75 did not whisper, it pulsed. Miami was steam, Philly was silk. The dance floor lit up, the streets found a voice. This countdown is 12 records that still move the room. Slow burns, protest funk, disco rockets. Number 1 will make time stop. You will hear the line that froze a million hearts. Stay to the end. We start at number 12. The lights are low. The door clicks shut. Gwen McCrae lets the room breathe.
Got a pen?
Yeah. For you? Yes.
No.
Number 12. Rockin' Chair. Gwen McCrae. 1975. Miami's TK Records was burning hot. Gwen McCrae arrived with a slow jam that felt like warm air through an open window. The groove moves on purpose.
Come to me, baby. Ooh, let me be your rocking chair.
No rush. Space between the hits so every word can lean and tease. You are not just hearing a love song. You are overhearing a secret.
Rock me away from here. Let's get it on. Come.
The arrangement is satin and shadow. Lush keys ride a patient pocket. The bass glides. Backing parts whisper and answer, then step back so Gwen can float the lead. Listen for the opening notes.
Ooh, in my rocking chair.
They slide in like a door closing softly behind you. The temperature rises without a shout, only tension, breath, and promise. It was more than a mood. It was a moment. Rockin' Chair hit number 1 on the R&B chart and crossed into the pop top 10. A slow burn that still lights the room.
Let me be your rocking chair. Just a rock.
Number 11. Fight the Power, Part 1. The Isley Brothers. 1975. By the mid-70s, the Isleys ran their own engine on T-Neck. This track throws the switch. Funk with a set jaw. A beat that plants its feet. A message wrapped in movement. You can dance while the words land. Ronald Isley drives the line with a plea that sounds like a command. Ernie Isley's guitar throws sparks. Drums stay stubborn and thick. Horns punch like punctuation. Listen for the chant that turns a club into a roll call, names answered by the crowd, rhythm calling for respect. It hit number 1 on the R&B chart, a political pulse you can feel in your chest, the bridge between party and protest.
You know what breaks my heart a little? Only 1% of the people who watch R&B vinyl are actually subscribed. 99 out of 100 of you keep coming back, vibing with the grooves, feeling the stories, reliving the voices that built soul itself, but you still haven't hit that button. Think about it. You've spent time here, maybe even rediscovered a song that hit you right in the chest, and yet you're walking away before the next track drops. Subscribing costs nothing, not a cent, but it means you'll never miss the moments that remind you who you were when that record first played. R&B vinyl isn't just music, it's memory, it's heritage. It's the pulse that still beats under everything we love. Don't just listen from the sidelines. Be part of the 1% who keep the soul alive. Hit subscribe, stay, groove, and keep the record spinning with us.
Number 10. Shining Star, Earth, Wind, and Fire. 1975.
When you wish upon a star. Hey.
Cut at Caribou Ranch while the group was breaking wide open. This is Sunlight in a Groove, a fanfare for self-belief. You're a shining star, no matter who you are.
Oh, yeah, dog. Make your body big and strong under him.
The line lifts a room even before the chorus lands. The band is a smiling machine. Guitar skips on the offbeat, horns flash. The pocket snaps tight. Maurice White and Philip Bailey trade uplift without weight. Listen for the first hook drop. It is the moment the floor turns buoyant. It hit number 1 on both the R&B chart and the Hot 100. It also earned a Grammy for Best R&B Performance by a Duo or Group, the first pop chart topper for Earth, Wind, and Fire. Number 9. Get Down Tonight, KC and the Sunshine Band, 1975. Disco was a shimmer on the water. Then this record hit, Miami to the world in 3 minutes, roller rink joy, mirror ball spinning, bell bottoms catching the light. The mandate is simple, move. It starts with a wink. A playful sped-up guitar flick snaps your ear around. Then the groove locks and never lets go. Strings and percussion nudge. Bass keeps the smile on the beat. Casey's delivery stays light, so the party feels endless. Listen for the first guitar lick at the top. It feels like a hand tugging you onto the floor. The single topped the Hot 100 and went global. Not just a hit, a signal. Good times ahead. Number 8. Shoeshine Boy, Eddie Kendricks, 1975.
How you do your work so well.
After The Temptations, Eddie Kendricks carved his own lane with elegance and lift. This song walks like a city morning after rain. It is a story about hustle, a dreamer with polish on the hands and hope in the pocket. The track struts, drums tap a confident step, bass carries the shoulders. Eddie's silky falsetto rides above it all. He does not push, he glides. Listen for the chorus. It rises without effort, like the day getting brighter. It reached number 1 on the R&B chart, a solo triumph. A small story told big. Number 7. Walking in Rhythm, The Blackbirds, 1975. Donald Byrd's jazz-schooled collective made a radio classic that never breaks a sweat. It sounds like heading home to someone you love. Every step in time, every thought a little lighter. The band keeps it unhurried, strolling drums, gentle guitar, soft harmonies that float. The vocal keeps the story simple so the groove can carry the feeling. Listen for the easy guitar strum and the air in the rhythm section. Sunlight between the notes. It climbed to number 6 on the Hot 100 and became their signature tune. Not a shout, a smile that lingers. Number 6. Love Rollercoaster, Ohio Players, 1975. Funk that loves danger. The Ohio Players built thrill rides. This was the wildest of the year. Flashing lights, sharp turns, hands up as soon as the needle drops. Horns stab like the crest of a hill, guitars whip beneath like track under a car, drums snap and grease the rails. Over it all, Sugarfoot pushes the vocal into the red and stays in control. Listen for the horn breaks. They feel like you are looking straight down before the drop. It hit number 1 on both the R&B chart and the pop chart. Risk and reward in a perfect loop. Number 5. Lady Marmalade, La Belle, 1975. Written by Bob Crew and Kenny Nolan, recorded in New Orleans with Alan Toussaint. The record struts in feathers and fire, glam and grit at the same time. A wink you can hear from the sidewalk. The groove is a street parade in lockstep. Patti LaBelle belts at center. Nona Hendrix and Sarah Dash stack heat around her. The hook is a chant, bold and irresistible. Listen for the call and response in the chorus. Pure spotlight swagger. It shot to #1 on the Hot 100 and became a disco-era standard, fearless and unapologetic. Number 4. Why Can't We Be Friends? War. 1975.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
A simple question dressed for the block party. Easy mood, wide message. Voices trade the mic like neighbors at a cookout. The rhythm smiles the whole way through.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Bass and percussion keep it bouncing at chest height, no pressure, just pulse. Keys and guitars color the edges without stealing focus.
I'd kinda like to be the
Listen for the chorus. It lands like a grin across the street and feels familiar by the second time. It reached #6 on the Hot 100 and lived on as an everyday people anthem. Unity in a friendly pocket. Number 3, Wake Up Everybody, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. 1975.
Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed.
Philly soul at its most thoughtful, a gentle alarm for a world still changing. Teddy Pendergrass leads with strength and care. The message folds into melody instead of shouting over it.
Does make the old people wear. They're the ones who
Gamble and Huff lay down velvet, wide strings, steady keys, patient drums. Teddy's grain carries the sermon. Teachers, doctors, all of us.
The only thing we have to do is put it in our mind.
Listen for the lift into the chorus. The we arrives. The room stands together without moving a foot.
Need a little help, y'all. Change again.
A timeless call to action, remembered for heart as much as craft.
Surely things will work out. They do it every time.
Number 2, Let's Do It Again, the Staple Singers. 1975.
Let's do it again.
Made for the film of the same name, Curtis Mayfield at the controls. The Staples bring family fire down to a late-night glow, playful and sensual, a slow dance finding its own tempo.
Down with the sounds around. Oh, the smell of the morning.
Pops' guitar speaks in small, perfect phrases. Curtis keeps the production sleek and close. Mavis leans into the title line with a husky lead that feels like an invitation. Listen for the way she curls around "Do It Again." A simple hook becomes a promise. It hit #1 on both the R&B and the pop charts. Proof the family could groove as hard as they could testify.
Pride, feel pretty and satisfied.
#1, Love Won't Let Me Wait, Major Harris. 1975.
till I see the morning.
Curtains Drawn, Clock Forgotten, an Atlantic single wrapped in Philly silk. Producer Bobby Eli builds a room from strings and breath. Major Harris walks in with a falsetto that slows time.
Not one moment.
The song rises like a tide. Whisper to wave, drums breathe, guitar brushes the edges, strings bloom exactly when the moment needs them. Harris shapes each line with patience, a love too strong to postpone.
You owe it to yourself, and I will.
Listen for the key line. Love won't let me wait. The arrangement opens. Everything else goes quiet in your head. It reached #1 on the R&B chart and #5 on the Hot 100. More than a ballad. An experience couples claimed and DJs trusted. The slow jam that makes the room stand still. Then start again, softer than before.